They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven our place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. When the night
welcome to CLACCA ULC. My name is Mr. Rev Conrad Rowley. Wherever you're streaming, I'd just like to acknowledge that the land that we're meeting on is of the Gadigal and Wangal. Belongs to Aboriginal stolen land, always will be Aboriginal land. A recognised sovereignty treaty and social justice has never been ceded. So we've just got a few announcements. Firstly, on Saturday, CLACCA ULC will be joining the annual Pride and Protest Mardi Gras street protest being held in Newtown that is starting at 1 p.m. on Sunday the 18th. For more information in relation to that, check out the Pride and Protest Facebook page. The other important announcement that we have is CLACCA ULC. CLACCA ULC is basically we don't have a second marshal. We don't have a second marshal, and for CLACCA ULC to be able to stay in the Mardi Gras parade, we need a second marshal. Due to our ground for grassroots efforts being incredibly stretched thin, as well as due to lack of finances, we have been struggling to find volunteers. Mardi Gras has given us an extra 2 weeks, but essentially for the first time in my 23 years of organising Mardi Gras entries, I've had to notify Mardi Gras that CLACCA ULC will be withdrawing on our application. It's not something Mardi Gras have, however, given us a 2 week extension beyond the deadline, beyond the 19th of January. Deadline to try and find a second marshal. If you are interested in being a second marshal for CLACCA ULC's entry, please let us know. It was not an easy. It was not an easy letter that I had to compose and but we're putting it down to in general, a lot of groups are in the same boat. In which we're not having to, because of the two marshal rule. A lot of groups are in the same boat in not being able to find a second marshal. That's the situation that CLACCA ULC is currently in at this point in time. However, CLACCA ULC will be participating in other Mardi Gras events organised by other groups. But in terms of CLACCA ULC, unless we can find unless someone steps forward to be a marshal for CLACCA ULC's entry, we may have to take we may have to unfortunately withdraw. It's not, as I said, look, it's not something that when we launched the application, it's not something that we expected. We expected by any means at the time when we launched the application. But the reality is it's reached a point where we have not been able to find a second marshal. So But Mardi Gras, because I don't want to lose this, has given us 2 weeks to try and find a second marshal. But marshal, and so which case, if we can't find one, if we find one, then unfortunately, CLACCA ULC is going to have to withdraw for this year, and then launch a future application. Um, Asian, Asian further down the track. But yeah, look, if you're interested in being a marshal, please let us know. Contact me on my mobile 0459 771 520. In order to keep CLACCA ULC in the parade. Mardi Gras have said they don't want to. They still want us to be in the Mardi Gras, but the reality is that CLACCA ULC is not able to has not been able to find a second marshal. So I'm putting a call out there. If you're able to help keep CLACCA ULC in the parade, please we need a second marshal. So it's free entry. It's free entry. So if you want to be a second marshal, here is your chance. For more information in relation, in order to keep CLACCA ULC in the parade, please let us know. 0459 771 520. And the other important announcement is on Tuesday, the 6th of February, at 4 p.m. Faith Workers Alliance have a webinar on. And it's for faith workers preparing for ordination, etc. It's being held online from 4 p.m. to 5:30. For more information about in relation to that, go to the Faith Workers Alliance Facebook page that I'm certainly a union member of. The other important announcement is CLACCA ULC will not be having a 3-day stall this year. That was due to the fact we didn't have any volunteers at the time, and so we hadn't lodged an application. The other important announcement that we've got is Pitt Street Equal Voices is organising a pancake Tuesday for Mardi Gras, and that is it's Pancake Pride 2024, celebrating queer faith, and it's being held at Pitt Street Uniting on Tuesday, February the 5th, Tuesday the 13th of February at 6 p.m. For more information in relation to that, go to the Pitt Street Uniting Church on the Facebook page for further details in relation to that. The other important announcement that we've got is being held online. The Universal Life Church Monastery LGBTIQA Plus Association is holding an AGM with an election campaign launch to find Reverend Randy Orso's successor director of the Universal Life Church Monastery LGBTIQA Plus Clergy Association. That's 10 o'clock on the 14th of February. That's 10 o'clock on the 14th of February 2024. If you're interested in applying if you're interested in running in the American elections, you need to be identified as LGBTIQA plus, and more importantly, you also need to be ordained with either Universal Life Church Monastery, um, and or the Universal Life Church, Modesto, California, headquarters. Miranda also had died 4th of February 2021, and so that branch of the Universal Life Church that has about 400 members, they need they need a new successor director, and they have about 400 members. For more information in relation to that, go to the Universal Life Church Monastery LGBTIQA plus Clergy Association Facebook page, and just click on one. The other important announcement is on the 31st of March, Trans Day of Visibility rally will be held at 2 p.m. at Newtown Pride, at Pride Square in Newtown, and it's being organised by Pride and Protest. For more information in relation to that, go to the Pride and Protest Facebook page. The other important announcement is CLACCA ULC has lodged our university. Has lodged our response to Charles State University in relation to our university anti-discrimination complaint. In fighting for the equal right to complete our theology degree without discrimination. And we're just waiting on to hear a response back in relation to that. And as soon as they tell us a date, for date, we will make an announcement. Of the protest date. For that matter, we've been doing it through the Anti-Discrimination Board of New South Wales. If you support trans and gender diverse rights, we welcome you to come and support us. For more information in relation to that, you can contact me on my mobile 0459 179520. The other important announcement is that I have been accepted at TAFE New South Wales, and have already started. I'm currently training as a celibacy teacher, with TAFE New South Wales, and I'm not going to announce the location of it, but I am doing it through TAFE New South Wales. I will be looking for students who are interested. It's the first time TAFE New South Wales has run a certificate for in celibacy, and so I will be offering anyone who is interested, if you want to learn more about celibacy, etc. The certificate for in celibacy is for the qualification. It's the minimum qualifications that are required to legally register. You will see ordained ministers in Australia at a Commonwealth level in the fourth category of religious celibacy. And will provide an affordable backup option in the event you can't find theology schools. But for more information in relation to that, you can contact me on my mobile 0459 771520. And we're now going to go to a message. and this one comes from is called a people's expectation. And it comes from Isaiah 42, 1 to 4, 6 to 7, Acts 10 to 34, 10, 34 to 38, and Luke 3, 15 to 16, and 22 to 21, 22. In what is known as the infancy narrative, Luke has established a parallel between John and Jesus, chapters 1 and 2. Then Luke devotes a long paragraph to John the Baptist as an adult, and Luke summarizes the preaching in the verses preceding today's passage. John calls for conversion in very strong terms. John even confronts the powerful and corrupt people of the day. John's basic theme is a practice of justice and love. In verses 3, 7, in Luke 3, 7 to 14. John's preaching seems to have a strong impact on the people, and John appears as a great and spiritual leader. The people were filled with expectation, and all were questioning in their hearts concerning John, whether John might be the Messiah. The Baptist seems to have the characteristics of the Messiah, but John sets things straight. One who is more powerful than I is coming, John says to all of them. John's calling for penance and John's baptism are simply the preparation for the witness of Jesus. Luke stresses this in the second case with texts like those found in Matthew and Mark. In the Old Testament, fire is a symbol of God's judgment. Luke's short version of Jesus' baptism is also similar. Luke does not say that Jesus had come from Nazareth to be baptized in Matthew and Mark. Luke merely says that Jesus accepts the baptism, and all the people were baptized. There is no dialogue between Jesus and John either, as was the case in Matthew. For Luke, John belongs to a past which is over. Yet we, the disciples of Jesus, coming after them, have to keep a dimension of John the Baptist. In other words, in some way, we're all precursors of Jesus for those who do not know Jesus' message at all, or who do not know it well. Following Peter's experience with the pagan Cornelius in Acts 10, 1 to 33, Peter understands this very well. Peter finds himself to be an honest person, ready to listen to the gospel message brought by the apostle. The episode makes Peter understand that God shows no partiality. In verse 34, all nations are called. In verse 35, but for that to happen, Christ's followers have to assume their responsibilities. They are the witness of the message spread throughout Judea, beginning in Galilee after the baptism that John has announced. In the phase following John, Jesus appears, and John's message forms the central substance and Peter's message forms the central substance of the disciples' proclamation. Proclaiming a message of peace implies doing what is right. Its full meaning is liberation. This is what the Lord says in Isaiah's text: to open the eyes that are blind, to bring out the prisoners from the dungeon, from prison those who sit in darkness. This familiar and inspiring text will be used shortly by Luke and himself to present what has been called Jesus' Messianic plan. Being faithful to Jesus means carrying out the plan of liberation, vice versa today's oppressions. We're now just going to go to our next interface. Of RS by the Goo Dolls, and then we will go to Open Phone.
Up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know
Welcome to On the night that Jesus was betrayed, Jesus took a loaf of bread and broke it and said, "This is my body which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." And in the same way, Jesus took the cup and said, "This cup contains a new covenant of my blood, which is poured out for you. Do this in remembrance of me." This table does not belong to the state. It doesn't belong to any church. It belongs to God. You are welcome to the table. Please come and share in this meal. I have to do something about it. Our next song of praise is Affirmation by Savage Garden.
Should never set upon an argument. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands. I believe the junk food tastes so good because it's bad for you. I believe your parents did the best job they knew how to do. I believe that beauty magazines promote low self-esteem. I believe I'm loved when I'm complete. Sexuality. I believe that trust is more important than monogamy. I believe your most attractive features are your heart and soul. I believe that family is worth more than money or gold. I believe the struggle for financial freedom isn't fair. I believe the only one to disagree are millionaires. I believe in karma, what you give and what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real life till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you've got until you say goodbye. I believe forgiveness is the key to your unhappiness. I believe that wedded bliss negates the need to be undressed. I believe that God does not endorse TV evangelists. I believe in love surviving death into eternity. I believe in karma, what you give and what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other
So we're just going to go now to our offering. We'd like to donate to the life and work of CLACCA ULC to help get us to Mardi Gras. I've recently just been robbed by an online scammer. I'm not going to say who it is, but they didn't touch Happy Russell's bank account, so your funds are safe. They just robbed me. Robbed me from out of my about a week's rent out of my disability support pension. Um, pension pension but in relation to CLACCA ULC's bank account, CLACCA ULC bank account is fine. But if you would like to donate to the life and work of CLACCA ULC to help get us to Mardi Gras, you can do so at CLACCA ULC Sydney BSB 12879, account number 495 290, or you can donate directly into CLACCA ULC's bank account, or you can donate via directly on our website at claccaulcsydney.com/giving, and then just go to the bottom of the screen and click the donate now PayPal button, and just follow the instructions there. CLACCA ULC currently doesn't have any money, so if anything that you can donate to help CLACCA ULC, help keep CLACCA ULC going would be greatly appreciated. We certainly rely on your donations to help cover the costs of our events, etc. And otherwise, it comes out of my disability support pension. The good news is that we were able to, thanks to those of you who were able to stop the online scammers, we were able to put a stop to it. It was certainly something my advice to you is just be aware. My advice to you is donate to a local cause in your local area. Don't donate online to Facebook book. That's my advice to people, because you don't know. You really don't know. And look, it's certainly something that we were not aware of Facebook scammers. Unfortunately, they do often take advantage of people. And so, yeah, so my advice is don't donate. Don't donate via Facebook. Fundraisers. Donates. When you're donating, make sure that the organisation does indeed have a bank account. in which case, CLACCA ULC, we do have a bank account, and we are a legally registered not-for-profit church. And you can be sure that when you're donating to CLACCA ULC, you can see a winner be ripped off, and you can also claim claim it towards your tax return as well. Now we're just going to go to our next song of praise. And this is a song by Lauren Diego, and it's You Say.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours.
That's all for now. Thank you very much for joining us. Please join us from 5 p.m. Please join CLACCA ULC from 5 p.m. Every Sunday. This Sunday, that's all for online. Online via Facebook and YouTube. That's all for now. God bless. And that's all for now. Bye.